Julia Christian with us here on the John Mendola Show, headed to Temple. Of course, Alex Wisniewski, we know she's headed to Iowa. We've interviewed her so many times, but let's talk about some of these fellow seniors you play with, Alex, and some of the other ladies.
So I've been playing with Alex and Barry since probably 6th grade with our travel team, and then I started playing with Hannah for Surge, and so I basically grew up with them. They are my best friends, and they have been for so long, and we get along so well off the field, and I think that's what makes us work on the field as well.
Kind of sad, everybody's got to go their own way, but at the same time, it's really, really cool that you've earned to play at the next level. That's pretty hard to do. Play Division I field hockey and be at a really, really good school, and Temple University for you.
Yeah, it's so cool. I know when I go to college, I'm going to be bragging about them 24/7, and I know that freshman Aubrey Middich is at Penn State, and I know she tells us that she talks about us all the time, and I think it's just really interesting that you never see it like this a lot anywhere, so I'm really proud of them.
How about some of these underclassmen on the team playing real well for them this year?
Mia Magnotta did an awesome job as always. She's our goalkeeper. She's also going to Iowa. Grace Parsons is going to Virginia. She scored the game-winning goal in overtime for our state championship. And then some of the people that you don't really hear about, like Quinn Medico, Maggie Barilla, and Abby Santo and Danny Reiser, they all did such a great job this season with holding down the fort, doing their jobs, and they definitely got the job done.
Some great games along the way, great competition. Wyoming Valley West, they win a state championship. Good for them here in northeastern Pennsylvania. But talk about some of those games throughout the year that kind of just pushes you along.
So for me this season, I tore my ACL during the second game of the season, so I didn't get to play in the Valley West game or the Wyoming area game, but being on the sidelines, it was really cool to learn from the team. Like, I think I learned so much not playing this season, and I'm so proud of them. They taught, like, I was just watching them from the field, and it was definitely a different perspective this year, but I got to help them with what they needed to do, and I was kind of like an assistant coach, so it was cool.
Tough for you to go through that injury, but you go through a week or two not feeling so good. You're in the bounce back stage now, a couple months probably into your program. Talk about starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
So I tore my ACL in September. It was our second game of the season, and then I got my surgery September 27th. So I'm almost at 2 months post-op, and my recovery is going so well. And knowing that the next game I'll be able to play is at Temple is just such like motivator for me. And not playing the season really was heartbreaking, but knowing that it wasn't my last game ever that I will be playing in is such it gives me such determination, and I'm really grateful for it.
Let's talk about your family.
So my dad, I have my dad and my mom, Beth and Scott, and they have been amazing throughout this whole season. I mean, I would come home so tired from everything, heartbreaking because I can't play, and they were just always there to hug me. And then I have 2 brothers. Scott, he lives at home, and he is also one of my biggest fans. And then my brother is also at Temple. His name is Eric, and he has been my biggest competitor since I was little.
Well, it's great to hear your story. We know you're on the road to recovery. Get better, and good luck at Temple.
Thank you.